Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of No Man's Land. A couple of things that I want to update you guys on. So I need to check their food. They've got 446. Is that chicken dead? Or is he just asleep on the food? Maybe asleep. Some of them still asleep. It is early. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. But as you can see, we got some chickens. I figured that's something that's cheap to take care of. uh, and plus, we can make a little bit of money off the eggs. Also, also, I had a little small cow pasture built. Of course, we ain't got no cows yet, but that is something that we're going to try to remedy today. And also, if you can see, I did plow those two fields into one, and it looks like we need to spray. Yeah, we need to spray. Um, or at least it said we did. Then it said we didn't. I do have sunflowers planted in it right now. Let's just check this out. No, no weeds are growing is what it says. But we do have sunflowers planted in it, which I think they will be ready October. So we ain't gonna be able to do too much with that until October. Now we do need some silage. I had to buy some uh, total mix ration uh, from the animal dealer. Well, I didn't really buy it yet. He gave it to me on credit. And see, I got their thing filled up, which this pasture only holds 7 cows. So just to get us started, I figured that would be enough, and then we can upgrade later and maybe use this as a capping pen or something when we get a bigger uh, milk barn built. But they're good on food and water right now. So let's see how many cows we can buy. I want to go with the Holsteins. They're $1,275 each. So that would be $8,925 for 7 of them. Let's go ahead and buy them and have them delivered. Man, that was quick. So we do have some cows going. We've got chickens. We've got the soybeans. What we was going to do today, I think what we will do is pay a little bit more, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35, 40. We'll pay $40,000 back. We'll just go ahead and make it 50. Alright, so now we're down to $400,000 on our loan. It is the beginning of the second year. So we've got one more year to buy out our uh, investors if we want to keep this. Um, for ourselves. And I don't know why, but I leased a truck. So we are paying on this. But what we need to do right now is actually, let's check out our grass field. Let's see. pH. Grass field's pH is okay. The nitrogen, I think it may be okay until we can harvest it. Okay, so what we will do is we're going to run over here to the animal dealer. He told me that I could borrow his tractor and mower. So we're going to do that so we can, I might be able to drive a little better this way. But we're going to borrow his tractor and his mower. And we are going to mow our grass field. Unfortunately, I may need to lease a tedder in order to turn it, or no, we need to make silage, so I need to probably lease a bell wrap, which I don't think there is a bell wrap for the mini bells. So we may sell our mini beller and buy a regular baler. There's that stupid floating pole again. But he said the tractor was right around here around back. So we just gonna, there it is. He's got a forage wagon too. I don't know if it would be better to get a silo or to, let's just look at something real quick. How much would a silo cost? Silo. That's a manure heap. Bunker silo. There we go. Uh, they are not cheap. 25,000. Okay, and I don't know why it done that, but thank you, Game Bar. Um, let's see. Belling. Jesus. That's a big pickup, 50 meters. Alright, so cheapest one, of course, is the mini baler. Um, see, with no, well, it would have to be US because that's what my tractor is. With no additional things, could we lease this? Yes, we can. So we'll lease that. Okay. And then wrappers. Sorry about that, guys. I had to let my dog in. Alright, the bell wrapper. Let's see. With nothing. Uh, just the standard. And this goes up to 220 centimeter bells. And we'll lease that. Alright. So he didn't tell me where the mower was, but I'm assuming it's probably going to be on the other side over here, since I didn't see it over here. So we'll just try to drive around and see if we can find it. Oh, there it is. It is a front or back attachment. We'll put her on the front. Alright, so let's get over here and get this mowed. Boy, I'm liking this Black Beauty edition. I might have to buy me one of them if I don't scratch it up or wrecking it. Handle's nice. It's not real loud. And it has a pretty decent speed too at 33 miles an hour. Alright. Here is our grass field. Okay. See if this thing's got GPS. Oh, it does. Alright. Alright. Let's get up here. If we can get the GPS to work correctly. I did not realize that he had the modded version. You know what? Let's just keep going with it right here. There we go. Yeah, I'm getting tired of looking at all that, so we'll just Mow that on over there. Oh, his mower makes quick work of this, I'm telling you that. Whoa. Alright. Get this little bit right here. That's junk grass, so it ain't gonna give us very much. But we can at least make the edge of the field look nice. Alright, so we're done with that. So we can run this back over to the animal dealer. That was a nice quick job. Ow. Okay. We'll just put his mower back where he had it. Which I think was right over here. There we go. Take his tractor. Thanks for the tractor, dude. I appreciate you letting me borrow it. We'll just stick his tractor right back over here. See if I can back up. Oh yeah, I like these mirrors. Alright, and we'll just shut it off for him. Let's go pay the man and then we'll be on our way. Or I could get my truck first. go over here and give him $500 because that's what he said he would let us use it for. Or she. This must be his daughter. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I guess it's your dad or your husband or somebody let me borrow the tractor and mower. Um, and we have a rental fee. Alright, there you go. $500 for the rental fee. Appreciate you very much. You have a great day. Sorry, guys, I had to get me a drink. We need to go this way. And don't need no fuel. So we can go ahead and go on to the house. Looks like it's going to rain, so we need to try to get that grass off the ground and get it turned into silage. Nothing beats an old international pickup. Funny story, speaking of internationals, my dad, uh, when I was very, very young, I mean like 2, 3, maybe 4 years old, my dad owned his own little portable sawmill, and he used to log uh, where we're from in Boonville, eastern Kentucky. And we was living in Madison County, Kentucky, and he would drive like 3.5 hours uh, every day just to go log. Well, he had an old international log truck cab over, and my uncle would go and help him log sometimes. And so my uncle Hobart was helping him log, and Dad didn't tell Hobart that the brakes were bad, and of course Dad needed to sell a load of logs in order to have the money to buy the brakes and fix the brakes on the truck. Well, he had a big load of logs on the truck, and the sawmill uh, where Dad was taking them to was located down in a holler. So here it is. They're coming over off the top of the mountain where the sawmill is, or from going to the sawmill. And when Dad gets to the top of the mountain and starts heading over, he looks at my Uncle Hobart. He says, Hobart, hang on. I ain't got no brakes. My Uncle Hobart was like, what? So Dad had probably, I don't know, 10 or 12 tons worth of logs on the back of that truck. And they was going over that mountain with no brakes. Dad was just, trying to engine brake by downshifting and stuff uh, to slow the truck down, to make it run the curves so they don't tip over. Well, there's a couple of times I reckon that they went up on two wheels and my dad almost lost it. And he said when they got to the sawmill, uh, of course, they get out and the guy grades the logs and everything and buys them. And he looks at Hobart and says, Hobart, you ready to go? We need to go get them brakes so we can put new brakes on this truck. My Uncle Hobart told him, says, I'm not riding with you in that truck no more until you get them brakes fixed. He says, I'll just stay right here. Just come back and get me when you get them fixed. So it scared my Uncle Hobart to death. Oh, I laughed my butt off when Dad told me that story. Yeah, God rest his soul. My dad's been dead for a little over a year now, and I still miss him. I still wish he was with us, but I know he's in a better place in the long run. All right, so enough for storytelling today. Let's get this hooked up. And how you change the bell size. Okay, it's already set to 220 centimeters. Alright, so let's unfold it. Lower the pickup. And turn it on. And we'll start belling. Well, I knew I was going to do that. As soon as I went into cab mode, I knew I would forget that. Or miss that, rather. This is just the junk grass from the sides. So we really ain't going to get that much from it. Well, let me see here. Where's my line at? As long as we keep this in pretty much a straight down the middle, we should get all of it. I don't know. We've almost got one bale out of this little line here, so we got one bale out of it. Of course, I need to turn around here so I can see. Now, I don't know how this is going to do on these big, thick. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have to make two passes. We'll get what we can get, though. It's a bumpy ride, I know that. I need to clean my tractor. Alright, so let's whip back around here. And because we drove on this, it is going to decrease the yield a little bit. See if I can just move them bells out of the way as I'm driving. We missed a little bit there, but I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much. I can't remember if 220 centimeter bells are hand liftable or not. Let's just see. Yes, they are. We'll just put them back on the field here so we don't lose them in the grass. The weeds over here. Was there only one? I thought I pushed like 3 or 4 of them. Alright. There we go. We got another one hiding in the weeds here. Oh, right there. I thought I pushed like 3 of them. Alright, make sure there ain't no more here. See, as you can see, I cannot pick up the tractor, so I don't have no super strength on. So a 220 centimeter bell is liftable. Alright, we're wasting fuel. Do that. Turn around here if I can. How did I miss that completely? I mean, I completely missed that. Okay, we'll try this one more time. Okay. Now this one. I guess we'll go down this half of it and then we'll go down the other half. Of course, we're going to have to go hook up our bell trailer. And I think it supports 220 millimeter or 220 centimeter bells, or at least I hope it does. Cause we're dunning out a bunch of money leasing this equipment to get this done. Which we do need to buy a baler. Okay. That's all of it. So let's shut the baler off. Unload baler. As you can see, we had 26 bales out of that. Lift the pickup. Alright, so we are where's the baler right there. We can return that. Hook that up. Now, let's get these wrapped. I'm probably going to put in a time lapse right here, guys, because it is going to take a little while to get this done. So I will see you guys when I am done. Okay, and we are back. Let's get these bales picked up. Now, I probably will end up selling a little bit of these. I don't need 26 bales uh, to feed 7 cows. Um, so, but we'll see. Sorry about my dog barking in the background. I think my wife just got home. Let's get these bales picked up. Oh, I don't know if it's going to hold 26 or not. We got 10 bales and we're at 55%. But we'll see. It may push it a little bit. We may have to go unload. Yeah, we're going to have to go unload. It only holds 18. That's okay. We'll go up here and I don't know exactly where I'm going to store these at for right now. Um, since they are liftable, I may put them over here beside the cows. We can put them right. We can put them right here. All right. And then go pick up the rest of them. Actually, I may sell these other ones, so they may stay on the trailer. We'll see how many's here. I want to keep probably about 6 to 8. There's exactly 8 there, so that's good. So we'll sell the other ones. Of course, let's just check on the prices here. Silage. Would be under where is silage? Eggs are actually starting to go up, so by November we should have at least 2 pallets, so we can sell them in November. Where is silage? Oh, there it is. Silage. Actually, silage goes up. See, it says it tops out at 369, and right now at the farmer's market, it's 370. So let's go unload these and load the other ones up and take a trip to the farmer's market and sell the silage. And so the trailer don't pick them up. We'll just unload those right there. Ah! I knew I should have waited. Alright. Alright. Let's go to the farmer's market. Off to the farmer's market to sell some silage. Actually, I don't even know if this is considered silage yet. Ooh, we can't see on here. Uh, I don't think it's had time to. Oh, it's still fermenting. So we'll just leave them on the trailer. That's no big deal. Um, we'll just pull the trailer back up here. So they should be done by next month. Hopefully. Do that so we can tell when they're done. Let's go ahead and, I normally don't do this, but let's go ahead and fast forward time and sleep until 6 o'clock the next morning, which would be June, I think, when we wake up. Yep, June. We got our subsidy payment. Alright, let's just get out and check these. 92%, 93, 92, 92, 92, 92. And that one's 93 and that one's 92. Alright, so we'll just fast forward time a little bit. $99. Silage, 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 and silage. Alright, let's go ahead and slow down time. Okay. Whoops, wrong button. Okay. Now, I wonder what place is the best. Still the farmer's market. Alright, so we still got the same price. Even though we waited an extra month and fast forward time a little bit. Alright, let's get over here to the farmer's market. Then we need to check on the animals after we sell this. Alright. Farmer's market, that's the store. Sawmill. Straight ahead. straight ahead. Now, if we can find the bell right here. There we go. There we go. We got another almost $41,000 added to our bank account. Now, I can't back this trailer up because it's got one of them rotating tandems on it. So we're just going to have to try to turn around here and get back home. Check on the animals, and then I think we may call it a day. I really need to start getting the farmyard built up. Is what I need to do, but we need money to do that, and we're in debt. Uh, the bank, I'm not too worried about because as long as we keep making enough money uh, from our animals and our subsidies, that will keep us going with the loan payments every month. What I am mostly concerned about is trying to get the money to buy out our investors, because right now we only own like 22 or 23%. Let's go ahead and put our trailer back over here. Right there is good. Shut down our engine. Let's go check on our animals. Looks like they still got some food. They got 272 liters. Um, we may have to buy some more grain to feed them. Our cows are still doing okay. Let's just check the health of them. Health is 100%. Productivity is at 100%. They could use a little bit more water to top them off, but they have enough for now. Alright. Let's check something here. Sunflowers is the highest in March. February and March. So we've got 129,000. How much is a basic grain silo? We got this one, holds 75,000 liters. This one's 20,000, holds 75,000 liters. 60,000 one holds 100. And 50,000. And then we got the extensions, that's 75,000 more. Alright, so I think, let's see, where would be a good spot for this? See, that's our field. We do have some trees we could cut down. To get a little bit more money. That's our cow pasture. Let's see. If we rotate it like that, we could fit it. I don't like it going in the ground like that. We could fit it right there. There we go. Now I'm going to have to smooth that off. And then let's get one extension. Alright, so, whoops. I need to go back to construction. There. Soften. Alright, let's see. Soften that up. There we go. Okay. I think that has pretty well much got it. So now we'll just use the truck to test it. Nothing like an old international. If I haven't said it once, I'll say it again. That's a little rough right there, but it's manageable. It's manageable. Silo is empty. But we got us a silo. Let me move the truck out of the way. I'm going to get a screenshot of that. Use that for the thumbnail. Get the trailer out of the way. There we go. And there we go. All right. I don't know why it's not doing it. All right. But I think we'll call it right there, guys. It's been a good episode, I think. If you liked the episode and kind of like where I'm going with this, uh, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down button. That lets me know what kind of content you guys want to see. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and have a great day. And this is RB Gaming, and I'm out.